Wee!
I just want to say, before I start off, that this is my personal reflection on what I experienced in college, and I just need to let this off my chest because, in all honesty, I'm sort of mad. I'm mad that someone stopped my creative side and I didn't know how to get it back until now. To preface this video, I have to say that art is my passion, my first love. If I had to choose between art and writing, because I also enjoy writing, I had to choose art. Also, just to give a warning to anyone who is watching this video, this is solely based on my experience taking an art class in college. That's not to say you or someone else doesn't enjoy it or can't learn anything, especially for beginners. You need someone to be able to teach you the basis of art depending what medium you choose to work with. Take this video as someone who's reflecting on their journey and relationship with art. For me, I lost that spark, and I'm here to explain how and why that happened to me. There is a significant difference between art classes in high school and in college. When you're in high school, the art teachers allow you to make mistakes and enhance those mistakes to become a part of your art. To not fear the process, to elevate your creativity. At least that was my experience with my art teachers. In essence, I can say that the teachings I learned in secondary school, I took it to heart in everyday life. It's easy to become anxious about messing up and feeling like a failure or not being good enough. The classes I had when I was a teen gave me the tools to at least not take everything so serious. Live it as it is, accept it as it is, and enhance whatever grievances you may face. I learned all of my techniques in high school because I was in an environment where mistakes were okay. They were necessary to understand and grow your eye to see things that others may not see. Yet I'm no longer in high school, I'm in college. Surely professors can teach me a thing or two that high school teachers couldn't, right? Damn, was I wrong. In the fall of 2019, I took an art class as an elective. I also needed the credit as well. I assumed it would be a great class for me to at least broaden my knowledge when it came to sketching, seeing objects as they are from any angle, and possibly learn a few new tools. Except it was anything I thought it would be, it was much worse, at least for me. When I look back to this class, I can say I wish I had dropped it, but by the time I realized what was happening with me and my creativity, I literally felt dead inside. I tried to give the class and the professor at least a chance. To at least say, I try to be attentive to the class. However, no matter what happened, I would come to class, sit on uncomfortable chairs, draw, but feel nothing. It felt like by the time I finished the semester, the life was sucked out of me and I no longer had the desire to create anything with my hands. Every time I attempted to paint or draw, it came out like trash. I felt disappointed in my works. I no longer felt inspired. Heck, I was still struggling to feel anything with art in general. When I would enter my classroom, I disliked the atmosphere right away. It was dark, musty, and the air felt clogged inside. You'd think colleges would have better lighting and equipment for the art department, considering how much money they make off of their students with books, school spirit items, the parking lot, printing, and food. Where did the money go? I can only speculate as I'm no accountant. It merely seemed odd to me that the school had enough money to build new buildings, but never give the art department desks. We had those uncomfortable horse-like chairs. Most students were older and had back problems. That's no way to have an art class when you have to consider students who may have health problems. Anyways, I digress. However, I told myself to give this a chance because I'm taking this class and there's no way I can ignore it, no matter how many times I've tried. Also, I couldn't drop it because I needed the credit. But my freaking goodness, I felt like shit the whole semester. I even dreaded going to my art class. See, to explain myself in the way you guys can understand, the way I draw or the way I paint in general, I can remember my subjects overall. So I tend to draw from my memory. Unless it's a portrait, then I'm gonna need to use photos to references. However, every time I draw the way I know how, my professor would stop me, kick me off of my seat, and fix my quote-unquote mistakes for me because I had a quote-unquote bad eye. But the thing is, art is supposed to be subjective, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So why stop me from creating the piece I want from my perspective, right? This class is all about perspective. We're drawing it from our angle, from the way we see it. So are you telling me I'm blind? Technically, yes, I am sort of blind. If we can put it like that. I do have glasses that are prescribed, but I can see well even without them if I forget them one day. Anyways, sorry for the mini tangent. Back to the topic at hand. That was the whole point, right? To create something from your point of view. It wasn't enough. It then led to using the wrong materials, ignoring directions because I was being told I'm doing everything wrong. Your hues are wrong, these shapes are too flat, you obviously don't know what you're doing. How stupid can you be? Aren't you supposed to be an artist? Blah 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 blah. Well then, I just felt defeated. I felt like I couldn't do any better than what they thought I could do. I couldn't take it anymore, and I started to hate art to the point where I just didn't want to do anything with it for a whole year. I didn't even get back to drawing till 2020 when we were stuck in a pandemic. Reasons why this video is existing. Sorry, I'm just upset knowing what I've been through. Back to what I was saying. This art professor killed my love for art. They destroyed my creativity, and I felt like a ghost of the artist I once was. Even saying this out loud, I can't believe it took just one person to break that spark. Did I forget the passion I had? Did I just wanted to ignore the creativity I once had? Can I get it back? Possibly. But I guess the question is, how can I do that? The only way I can get that spark back, I gotta remind myself what it was like to be 16 years old, who had hope in her eyes and just wanted to paint the world in every color she thought of. I guess to bring her back, I have to also forgive myself and let go of that anger and say that it was okay. It's just a glass. You don't have to be upset about it. You may have learned something new, but now you can draw, you can paint, you can color however you need to do it. Just be creative. Obviously, college can be great for many people, but when it comes to the art, I guess my tip is just don't let anyone tell you that what you know how to do is wrong. There is no wrong way and there is no right way to do art. There is only one way based on the person's uniqueness. Therefore, if you can help it, be selective in what art class you take. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below. Otherwise, be safe. We are still in a pandemic. 6 feet apart, wash your hands, and wear masks. Until next time, enjoy. Ciao! Also, I also wanted to add a little thing here. If you guys are wondering what I'm painting, it is a painting of my lips and my teeth. And the reason why I wanted to draw something, well, paint something that resembled an imperfection of mine. I used to have braces, but one time I either misplaced them or forgot them. They were gone for 6 months, but then it turned out that my aunt had them the whole time, and by the time I got them back, my teeth were already crooked, so there was no way I could put them back on. Obviously, I'm an adult now and I have the money to get Invisalign and fix them, but until then, I thought, why not appreciate the imperfections of myself? It's still beautiful to me. Anyways, see you next time.